As Nabokov says, the writer is the first man to map it and form the natural objects it contains. So what Nabokov is talking about is how it's the writer's job to build the structure of the story. It's the writer's job to create the story and build it up from the bottom and be the enchanter, as he says. And so, thinking about this and then reading Perine, I realized that it's the writer's job to build the structure, but it's the reader's job to build the interpretation. And so, after learning about the flashlight, I wasn't quite sure on what it meant because I only thought that there was one right answer or one interpretation of every piece of writing. And so I made it my goal for the quarter to really learn and focus on mastering the flashlight and finding interpretations that really work for each piece. And so I made it my goal to still be in the beam, but to broaden my beam. And so at first I didn't really understand what the flashlight was. And so in my journals, I was reading a book about a boy that he shot a whole bunch of people in a school where he was in love with this girl. And so I made a prediction from the middle of the book after he shot her that it was going to make a big twist and they were going to end up falling in love. And going back to think on this, in the right-hand side, I just wrote, what the heck were you thinking? Because if you put that in Perine's model of the flashlight, it would be way far out of the beams because it's not logical that would happen. And so as I started to learn more about it, I got more in depth, but then I got more general with it. So when we were reading